Hello lovelies, and welcome to my first project for the month. So as usual, I like to start with a project life layout. Now, first rule, no judging. Yes, I am up to week 16. Obviously, because we're only in like week 3 or 4 or something of 2021, this means I'm still working on my 2020 album, and that is, yes, week 16 in 2020. I know, I'm really behind, but, you know, intentions are there. At least I'm still doing it. So I do find that having the photos pre-printed and in my album is really helping me stay motivated. So that's probably my number one tip. If you, like me, you fall behind, print your photos out, even if you don't have the time to scrap them or do anything to them. Print them out and put them in your albums. So I have a few printed out. And yeah, it's definitely my top tip, I'd say. I'm finding that I'm getting more done than in the past few years by having the photos printed ready to go. So it looks like I haven't done much to my title card, and I haven't. I've just used some older thickers that were in a past kit. I like them because they're small, and as you can see, I can actually put them on photos as well. I love the small thickers for that reason. And I'm going to add to my title card later on. I had a feeling I would, but for now, I put the week on there. Oh, I forgot the date. I've really got to remember to put the dates on there. I'm really struggling with that. That's something I need to do for this year, dates. Dates on my project life spreads. So week 16, we were right in the middle of lockdown, and there are a fair few screenshots of FaceTime videos. Now, I see my niece and nephews quite often, so not being able to go around and visit them was pretty hard. And I have to admit, they do love me a lot too. I'm not biased at all. So my sister and I tend to FaceTime a lot, and that's how I get to catch up with the Munchkins, and that's my oldest niece on the what side's that? Right, on the right hand side, they're feeding her dollies, which I thought was adorable. This was obviously last year, so before her sister was born this year. So I've got a new little niece. But yes, so lots of bits and pieces from lockdown. So that picture is a screenshot of a FaceTime call, and I've just used the thickers to write "miss me." And I've put a little journaling in, because she actually did say in this phone call, and I remember it well, that she missed me. And yeah, not my niece and nephew missed me, my sister actually missed me. So that was quite something that I definitely wanted to capture. So now we're on to the other side. I'm sorry if I have missed a lot of the photos. I just get so caught up in talking to you about my pictures. So during lockdown, we were trying to find interesting things to do with the boys, get them out of the house now and then. So we went stargazing. We love stargazing in our family. It's something we do often. And so we went and bought some dinner, Hungry Jack's, and then we went to a secluded, nice, dark area, and we went stargazing. And the photo on the left is my boys just being my boys. So this Embrace the Chaos big flourish type thing, this starburst, was perfect for this. The beautiful thing about the printables is I think I might even print this again and use it on a layout as well, because I love it. It just suits our family. So then up here, on the top right hand side, I've used one of the tags that said together, and then I've just used this little book of alphas that I have. I think it's a Tim Holtz one. It's just that little, it's very small, it's about 3x4, and it's got a whole bunch of alphas in it. And I love it for Project Life, one, because it's small, and also two, because there's so many sheets in there, so you'll always have the alphas you need. I actually have a fair few of them. When they were in stock in a fair few shops, I got a couple. And it's great. So as you can see, I've written it to say time together, and then I've just journaled about us finding some things to do together and things that are out of the box during lockdown. And then these two photos are of... the one in the middle is my little sister, and this is Cooper's bike. So Cooper has a 3-wheeled tricycle, an adult-sized tricycle, because he struggles with balance. So he has this bike, and everyone loves it. The adults in the family love it. It is a really fun bike. So when my sister came over, she was riding around, and then of course her son jumped in the back, and yeah, it's just a lot of fun. And I just love these photos. It was the first time we'd seen them in weeks because of lockdown, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I had a spot in the middle here and I was going to use a journaling card, but I wasn't sure what I was going to write. In the end, I just turned it into a filler card, and I've just cut out that circle. I really did love these big circles this month. I used one, I used one on the other side, and it's a great space for journaling, but it also makes a really nice embellishment on the photos. And as you can see, I've turned it into a filler card here. And yeah, I just love them. On the other side, I used it to journal about Cooper's big boy room upgrade. But yeah, so I've just used the love one, and I will add to it a bit later on, you'll see in the video. This picture down the bottom, I just used one of the little labels to add some journaling on. I found I had a lot of journaling for these photos. Obviously, because we were in lockdown, there was a lot of stories I wanted to tell and explain in the photos. Like this picture here of my nephew. This was another FaceTime call, and this was me teaching him to blow raspberries over FaceTime. So that was a very proud moment for me. And then, because I just felt I needed to add something else, I went and got some wood veneer out of my stash because it's something that I don't use nearly enough. And I hate that you can't see it, but you will in the photos. The top picture of us stargazing on the right-hand side, probably my most favourite photo of this entire layout. I ended up adding some moon and stars wood veneer to it as well. And I just love how that finishes that off. And because it's got a lot of dark space in that photo as well, because it was, you know, we were out in the dark, stargazing, obviously, it just gave me something really nice to put in those areas. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed my first video for the month, and I'll be back real soon with a new one. Bye for now.